Guys, welcome to another video, and in today's video we are going to see 5 RPA use cases in finance and accounting. Starting your intelligent automation journey, it's an exciting time to work on financial side of business, but there are plenty of challenges slowing the journey to better operations. The demand for near real-time reporting requires a lot from accounting staff. A strong business only means more paperwork for finance to process. Meanwhile, economic uncertainty puts pressure on all the departments to do more with less. As you learn about the intelligent automation, consider your broader strategy. Imagine how much better your work could be in the future. Finance and accounting departments still find themselves with a lot of transition work despite introducing new technologies and strategic plans for digital transformation. From code to cash, expense reports to collections and more, finance professionals perform many manual tasks, giving the little time to focus on strategic analysis with a bigger impact on company growth. You will find there are many areas where finance department can utilize automation to begin their digital transformation journey. Now from here, they can introduce more advanced intelligent automation capabilities like artificial intelligence and machine learning to expand the scope of subscription for their automated processes. In this guide, we'll share what I've learned about automating processes in finance and accounting departments, and I will give you pointers on where you can start making impact right away. We will uncover why now is the time to transform finance and accounting with intelligent automation. Which processes are the best candidates to start your automation? How several companies have transformed their financial operations and what benefits you might realize after deploying automations. Many organizations begin their intelligent automation journey by building robotic process automation for their most transactional operations. The challenges in accounting operation can be painful and the effort needed to introduce basic automation is often low. A good way to think about the finance function is as a factory. However, the process occurring aren't siloed within the finance department. The first wave of intelligent automation or RPA looks at low-hanging fruit. For example, how to automate the order to cash process. But the broader operations are also ripe for re-engineering. Data from finance, operations, and even human resources can be pulled further for information purposes. Here are a few trends already have a strong demand for RPA. As we have discussed, the changing dynamics of workplace mean more financial activities are placing demand on teams. For finance and accounting departments to handle this demand, they must radically change the way they work. This is only possible by automating routine tasks. I have identified several tasks common to typical F&A department. This isn't a definitive list and your team should dwell deeper to see what else they can automate. But it's certainly a good place to start as you look into expanding your departmental automation efforts. The first one is invoice processing. When you process invoices, you typically match them with 3 key pieces of information: vendor invoice, purchasing order, and number of products received data. Within any financial function, this information is likely held within either accounting software or enterprise resource planning system. It is likely your process includes finding a selection of invoices to process, matching the number between the system required and reconciling them. Before RPA, people doing this amount of work could potentially make simple yet significant errors. With RPA, in rare case where there's an exception is found, a digital worker can automatically flag it to a human to resolve, ensuring all invoices are precisely matched. The second area is account payable and receivable. Processing accounts with speed and accuracy can set a business apart from its competition. From outstanding sales procured to pay, time is money, and isn't common for finance teams to be stretched at certain times of the month. This means payment runs happen later than idle or unpaid accounts are not changed in a timely fashion. However, because the process, while time consuming, is usually structured, it's ideal for intelligent automation. Completing the invoicing process manually is time consuming. Staff needs to read the PDF copies of invoices, manually enter data into system, and match the data to purchase order based on different rules. Without RPA, companies would require large account payable staff. Supply high volume of invoices will absorb a significant amount of account payable staff time and hinder productivity by not allowing staff to focus on other tasks. Lastly, in such a scenario, business leader would lack the visibility into end-to-end processes, and that is why RPA is very important for account payable and receivable processes. The third one is financial reporting. You will be hard pressed to find an industry that benefits more from robotic process automation than finance and accounting. With the highly transitional nature of the business, the benefit of robotic process automation in finance and accounting is very useful. By using RPA, your finance department can easily prepare up-to-date financial statements even on a daily basis. With the most updated financial information, your business leaders are equipped to make the most informed decisions and act in an agile manner. Additionally, at the end of each month, it's necessary to procure accurate financial statements to finalize the financial close to move into the next period. And you can do this very easily by using RPA. RPA can automate the whole process, and the things that you should take weeks earlier now can be done in just few minutes. The fourth is travel and expense processing. When your employees travel for business, they expect to be reimbursed within a reasonable amount of time. Right? Don't we all? Well, yes. As travel picks back up again, the number of expense reports will also increase. As such, your accounting department will be bogged down with comparing receipts and expense reports before approving payouts. Instead, you can deploy RPA to manage this process. Software robots can simply take the submitted data, compare them with the internal policy, and update the accounting team as to whether or not the expense reports are in line with the reimbursement policies or not. And fifth, and the last is account reconciliations. No matter how big or small your organization is, account reconciliations are inevitable. The process of comparing internal account balances to external statement is necessary to ensure that your organization's financial reports are actually reflecting reality. Account reconciliation is not only time consuming in terms of collecting and comparing data, but also takes time to receive approvals and can fall by wayside with the bottlenecks. RP solve all these issues associated with any type of account reconciliation you may need to perform, including intercompany reconciliations. You can trust the software to quickly compare records, prompt a responsible human party should an anomaly arise, and even be able to spot fraudulent charges early enough to resolve any issues before they grow too big to handle. Alright guys, that was all for today. And if you would like to become an RPA professional, uh, my number is on the beginning of the video. And did you know that you don't need to be techie to be a RPA professional? That's all for today. Thank you for watching the video till the end. Thank you. Good day.